For years, we saw smiles, family dinners, and a man who claimed to have it all: love, faith, and harmony. But behind the cameras, Kody Brown's world was quietly collapsing. Tonight, we uncover what TLC never showed you: the loneliness, the jealousy, and the emotional chaos that tore a family of 18 apart. This is the dark side of polygamy. Kody Brown once believed that plural marriage was a divine calling. To him, it was more than just a lifestyle, it was a spiritual mission. He wanted to build a community based on faith, unity, and eternal love. But from the very beginning, cracks were forming. Managing 4 marriages, 18 children, and constant public attention wasn't harmony, it was chaos hidden behind the word faith. Kody often said, "Love should be multiplied, not divided." Yet, over time, even he began to see that love doesn't stretch infinitely, it tears when pulled too far. When TLC launched Sister Wives in 2010, America fell in love with the Brown family's uniqueness. But behind the laughter and smiles were real tears and silent resentment. Every scene was framed to look like harmony, but as Christine once said off camera, it's not always happy. It's heavy. Kody was juggling more than marriages. He was managing egos, emotions, and expectations, all while the world judged him. And while fans saw reality TV, Kody lived a reality war, one between his ideals and the emotional needs of 4 very different women. Jealousy, the unspoken rule of polygamy. Every wife felt it, but nobody dared to talk about it openly. Meri, Kody's first wife, often felt replaced when new wives joined. Janelle tried to stay strong and logical, but even she admitted to feeling left behind. Christine, once joyful and nurturing, began to crumble under the feeling that she was no longer special. And then came Robyn, the so-called favorite wife. Her entrance changed everything. She brought new love, but also new wounds. Kody's time shifted, his affection deepened toward one, and the rest of his world began to fade. The family's move to Flagstaff was meant to bring peace, but it did the opposite. Isolation replaced connection. Instead of unity, each wife built her own emotional wall. Christine's breaking point came quietly. One day, she looked around and realized she was no longer part of a family, she was a spectator. Her words still echo: "I couldn't keep pretending. I was done being sad." And when she left, it was more than a divorce, it was the beginning of the end of the Brown family. In his most emotional interviews, Kody finally admitted something few men in his faith ever say aloud. "I thought polygamy would make me more spiritual, but it broke me." For the first time, he talked about the emotional exhaustion, the constant guilt of never giving enough time, enough love, enough attention. He described waking up and realizing that what he called faith had become loneliness in disguise. "I was chasing perfection, and I lost myself," he said. Kody's voice cracked as he confessed that he wasn't just losing wives, he was losing his children's respect, his identity, and the man he once thought he was. Over time, Kody's attempts to control the chaos only made it worse. Rules, boundaries, expectations, all born from fear of losing grip. But love can't be scheduled. It can't be rotated like dinner nights or visitation charts. Meri's emotional affair, Christine's independence, Janelle's quiet rebellion, all were signs that the system was falling apart. And through it all, Kody believed he could fix everything. Until one day, He realized the truth. He was the one who needed fixing. Cameras captured smiles, but not therapy sessions. They showed laughter, not late-night fights. They edited out tears that didn't fit the episode's tone. What viewers didn't see were the silences, the separation, and the growing resentment. Robyn crying alone, Meri's empty home, Janelle avoiding family dinners, Christine packing her bags. Those moments were real, raw, and hidden. TLC showed a family experiment. What they didn't show was its emotional cost. After the collapse, Kody faced the quiet. No more multiple dinners. No more family meetings. Just him, alone with his regrets. In recent interviews, his tone has changed. He no longer speaks like a leader. He sounds like a man who's seen his own reflection, and didn't like what he saw. He admitted that polygamy was not about love, it was about control, faith, and ego. Now, stripped of all that, he's learning what love actually means. Kody's story isn't just about one man, it's about the illusion of perfection. It's about how faith, when mixed with control, can turn love into obligation. Polygamy promised eternal happiness, but for the Browns, it brought decades of silent pain. And now, with only Robyn by his side, Kody says he finally understands. Love isn't about building a kingdom. It's about cherishing one person who truly sees you. As the music fades, the truth remains. Behind every smile on Sister Wives was a story of sacrifice. Behind every family meeting was a storm brewing silently. And behind Kody Brown's confident grin was a man fighting his own loneliness. Polygamy didn't give him peace, it taught him pain. And now, for the first time, he's brave enough to tell us why. "This is my truth," he says. "And I hope it sets me free."